Today we are... Hello and welcome back to a very special episode of March Payne's Midlife Dolly Crisis, because it's Halloween, and as Halloween is considered to be the gay Christmas, obviously I bought myself a present. So this is kind of a doll which I didn't imagine myself getting. I kind of said to myself I probably wasn't going to get any. So they are related to Blythe. You've seen me unboxing a Petite Blythe and also a few of the Neo Blythes, but I actually have here a Middie Blythe. Here we go, in her little box. I don't really like dolls which look like children, and for me, when I kind of saw the Middie Blythe, they looked very childlike. And there was just something weird with their chin. I wasn't sure if it was the shape of the head or what, so I kind of avoided getting any. And then I saw this girl. She was being unboxed on Octopudding's channel. I will put the link in the description below. And I thought, you know what, if there's going to be a Middie that I'm going to get, that is the one I'm going to get, because she just really spoke to me. She's also got kind of a Halloween theme, which is why she's being unboxed today. I've actually had her for quite a few months, to be honest. But I'm very happy to show her off today. And yeah, we're going to have a closer look. Please join me. So here is my very first Blythe Middie doll. She is called Cute Little Dee. And as I mentioned, she does have a kind of a link to Halloween, in that she's a little bit kind of spooky with lots of cobwebs and stuff on her box. I love this kind of little sort of monster mouth there, and she's in the middle of it. Her theme is kind of the devil, which is a bit, a bit odd, but never mind. She... on the back it says trademark 2017, which I presume is the year that she was released. I got this doll from dolls.mo, which is based in Spain. They do a kind of a layaway service, so I was able to pay for her in installments, which made it it felt a lot less naughty than forking out the whole shebang all at once. So yeah, I would definitely recommend them. Obviously they are in the EU. Ireland, where I live, is in the EU. I don't know what it would be like to use them if you were in the UK, say, or any other country which isn't in the EU, because obviously you might get charged for the import and stuff like that. So yeah, that's something to bear in mind. But yeah, they have a really good website. They don't have a huge selection of Blythes, Blythe Middies. They have lots of other dolls. Again, I don't know kind of what their stock situation is, in that, I don't know if they have like a lot of each doll that they have on there. So, let's open her up and have a closer look at her. So just to show you, I don't know if I've shown you this on other ones that I've unboxed, other Blythes I've unboxed, but they have a kind of, it's sort of a cover that you would put onto the stand. The pattern on it would normally relate to the packaging. This one is kind of a spider web there. I don't know if anyone ever actually cuts them out and puts them on the stand. I've never done it. All mine is still kind of stuck in the box. But yeah, I guess it's a nice touch if you kind of want to use that instead of just the plain stand. So out she comes. There we go. So she's very kind of red and black and a little bit gothy, which are the things that drew me to her. She's also already very pretty looking at her. So I'm going to fully take her out off camera, and we can have a look at her and all of her gear together. So it's been a while since I've actually opened a new Blythe. This didn't seem as fiddly as I thought it was going to be, which was good. So these are basically her accessories that we've got. We have a doll stand here, which is kind of grey and a little bit glittery. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. It's also really small. I suppose when you're used to a particular size of doll, when you get one that's not as big, it seems really weird. But there we go. So that is the doll stand. We've also got a pair of really cute boots. There we go. So they have like a red heel on them, and they have a red detail down where the laces would be, which is really nice. It's not just, you know, a standard plain black pair and it's, you know, the whole thing is black. They've actually put some nice details on there. We've also got this, which is kind of like the Devil's Trident thing. So this kind of pole bit here, it's obviously hard inside, but they've actually put fabric over it. So it's kind of got a kind of a silky fabric. There's a little ribbon there just to make it, I suppose, a bit cuter. And the actual tridenty part is all fabric. It's just kind of stitched. There's no kind of hard, there's no plastic inside that. That is literally just fabric like that. We also have this, which is her kind of hood slash cape, which we will see her in a bit. It's kind of like a sort of velvety fabric. It's very bright. I don't know if it's going to show on camera as kind of, it's really popping here. It's got this cute little bat on it with little bead eyes there, which I hope you can see. And we've also got this, which has a little bit of Velcro on. It's basically kind of like some black bat wings, and this actually fits to the back of the cloak. Sorry, capelet or whatever. There's also a really cute little black heart button on there. So let's have a look at the doll herself. So here she is. She still has lots of plastic on her, which I'm going to remove now. So she has the kind of standard bit around the head. Her hair, I think her hair is actually greasy. I wasn't sure if it was going to be. It does feel kind of greasy. But I guess we're a bit used to that now, really, aren't we? Unfortunately. Yeah, she has the standard plastic around her head. Oh. So yeah, I've not really even kind of seen a Middie Blythe face to face before, so some of the articulation is a little bit different to the standard Neo Blythe. I'm going to take the plastic off, and then we'll have a look at her movement and her eyes and stuff like that. So I just wanted to show you that she's pretty much completely covered. Her whole body is covered in plastic, apart from her little feet, which are not. What a shame they didn't think of doing this with Zania Remembers, with her wonderful black dress. So here she is. I have to admit, it was actually a bit of a struggle to get all that plastic off her. She was literally like covered from head to toe in it. Well, obviously not her head, but yeah, she was covered in it, and it was sellotape and stuff like that. So it was kind of quite fiddly to get off. But it's kind of nice that they took the care to do that, I guess. I just thought we'd have a quick look at her body, only because obviously this is my first Middie. So she does have some little panties on, which kind of fit okay. So again, she basically will just have the very kind of standard articulation at the shoulders and then the legs. I don't think they bend, and I don't want to bend them in case I break it off. So I'm not going to be trying to bend her legs at the knee. Yeah, so I'm going to pop her clothes on, and then we'll have a better look at her in her gear. So here she is in her little dress there. We'll put the rest of the stuff on her shortly. I've given her hair a bit of a brush. It seems okay. I think it is a little bit greasy, but it's not too bad. So the Middie's eyes are different to a Blythe's in that they don't change. They don't have different chips in them. Basically, on the back of their head, they have this kind of wheel thing here that you can basically move back and forth. So she's kind of got like eagle eyes, like old action men used to have. So yeah, I don't think you can close the eyes. I think I realised that. Yeah, you can't, the eyes don't actually close. Is that right? Anyone who has a Middie, let me know. I don't think her eyes close. Unless... No, So she never sleeps. So that's not creepy at all, is it? She does have really nice eye makeup as well. So she has got kind of eyeliner. I don't know if you can actually see. She's got the whole wing thing going on both eyes. She's also got blue eyelashes, which is kind of unusual, I guess. And yeah, so she has black hair. A bit more information about her is that her skin tone is fair and her eye chips are actually pink, which, yeah, you can kind of see that they are pink. Face mould wise, Middies generally just have the same face mould. There aren't different versions of them, right? Unlike the Neo Blythe dolls. So let's have a look at this little dress. So it's very cute. It's kind of got like the fake sort of lacing here, but that's ribbon that's sort of attached in there. The collar has a little spider sort of motif there on the collar. It fattens with Velcro on the back, and there's also this kind of little devil's tail that's coming off a ribbon just kind of around the waist. The skirt has a kind of underskirt bit attached, which is red lace, so you can kind of see that poking through, which is very cute. So I forgot to show you the head. So the head does move around a bit. It's kind of on a ball. So unlike a normal a Neo Blythe, they can normally just do that. She can actually move hers up and down. So here are the other bits that we can put on her. So we've got her boots here, which we're going to put on. Hopefully they aren't too... Oh no, they go on quite well. They're a bit loose. I'd rather that than too tight though. So the boots there, which are a little bit loose, but that's okay. And then we have the hood. So it's a bit kind of like Riding Hood, isn't it? Which we're going to attach. Oops. So there's a bit of elastic which goes around the heart-shaped button. I guess maybe this is designed for people with smaller fingers than me. There we go. That is on there. So there she is. And then I've attached this to the back. Hopefully it won't keep coming off. The Velcro is quite big there, but not that big on the actual wings. And then she's got this, which, can she hold it? No. So she can't actually grip it. You might need to put like a rubber band or something on there for that. I thought it would be interesting to see the size comparison between a Middie and a Neo Blythe and also a Petite. So I'm going to take her cape off for that because it might be easier. So I have my Zania Remembers. She's hanging around in her underwear at the moment because I'm planning on doing a spa on her. So this is how tall she is as a Neo Blythe compared to the Middie Blythe. So obviously there's a bit of a difference. It's kind of a head difference really, I suppose. And then I've got my Petite Blythe here, who I'm not going to take out the box, as you know, but again, she is kind of smaller as well. So yeah, that is kind of the stages of the sizes there. So here she is, looking adorable, in her full regalia, obviously with her trident that unfortunately she can't actually hold. But yeah, she's a very pretty doll. I really like her sort of aesthetic, and obviously it fits in very well for Halloween. What do you think? Do you own a Middie? Do you like them? What are your thoughts? I was unsure about them, to be honest, just because they were kind of a bit sort of more childlike. I'm quite happy with this one though. As I say, I do really like the whole look of her. I think it kind of fits me quite well, I think. But yeah, comment down below on what you think of her and what Middies you might have. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next time. So have a great Halloween and see you soon. Bye!